Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prairie Tiger Stadium for a matchup between the seniors and juniors in the 2019 PowderPuff football game. At this time, we would like to introduce and recognize tonight's maids. Starting with the juniors. Junior maid, Miss Coco Wetzel. Miss Coco Wetzel's proud parents are Janelle and Richard Wetzel. She is escorted this evening by seniors Remy Reed and Jade Cantu. Junior maid, Miss Francesca Magdalena. Miss Francesca's proud parents are Julia and Alejandro Torres. She is escorted this evening by seniors Sarah Bitten and Josie Edwards. Junior maid, Miss Misty Meaner. Miss Misty Meaner's proud parents are Julie and Sean Fiddler. She is escorted this evening by seniors Ashlyn Frizard and Madison Brockman. Junior maid, Miss Jean Jacket. Miss Jean Jacket's proud parents are Carmen and Dusty Higgins. She is escorted this evening by seniors Debbie Thompson and Larisha Crawford. Here come your seniors. Senior maid, Miss Candy Kane. Miss Candy Kane's proud parents are Rochelle and Alan Caswell. She is escorted this evening by seniors Mary Storley and Liberty Kidd. Senior maid, Miss Amber Alert. Miss Amber Alert's proud parents are Tracy and Jason Tice. She is escorted this evening by seniors Maddie Stearman and Sophia Luciano. Senior maid, Miss Anita Mann. Miss Anita Mann's proud parents are Denise and Wayne LeDuc. She is escorted this evening by seniors Emma Marver and Emily Grant. Senior maid, Miss Ibuprofen. Miss Ibuprofen's proud parents are Lisa and Wayne Grant. She is escorted this evening by seniors Lexi Madewell and Jordan Sugg. Introducing senior maid, Cinnamon Rolls. Miss Cinnamon Rolls' proud parents are Tracy and Jim Watson. She is escorted this evening by seniors Becca Boston and Haley Elder. Let's give it up for your 2019 PowderPuff maids. The 2019 PowderPuff Queen is Miss Amber Alert. Congratulations! You will now have a few minutes for pictures.
Hold up, wait a minute. Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
doing both our series live down on the field.
Hello. This is the wonderful world of sports. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 PowderPuff football game. We have several notable alumni in the stands today. Anthony the Jet Johnson, DJ Pearson, Ben Beeson down here on the front row. No pressure at all. I was just informed that sadly we will not be tackling today. This is a flag football game. Everything is a 5-yard penalty. The ball is dead when it hits the ground. We want to thank our refs and coaches today for showing up, showing out. We will get started in just a couple of minutes. In case you were wondering, Ashlyn is awesome.
Juniors will have the ball at the 20-yard line.
That is correct, Jay. Thank you. Star and Aya Gibbs on the carry. How many yards was that, Jake?
$11 yards, man.
Well, thank you.
First and 10 for the juniors. Handoff goes to Yanni, tackled by Jay.
We need to start the clock, Jake and friends. Thank you. We are official. Prairie elder on the tackle there. I'm sure JD is very proud. See him smiling in the audience over there.
3rd down and 12 for the Juniors.
The pass ball's incomplete.
Intended for Juniors.
That's going to be a 4th down. Pass is complete. And let me tell you, the seniors down here are going crazy. What an amazing start.
Tackle was saved by Jessica Prairie. It'll be first string for the Seniors.
Emily Grant.
Emily Grant on the keeper for a 10-yard touchdown.
Number 35 on the field, number 1 in our hearts, Emily Grant. What a play. And the attempt for extra points is no good. That's going to make your score 6-0, Seniors.
With 11 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half, and first and 10 for the juniors.
Anaya Gibbs on the carry. Brought down by track star Becca Boston.
Run there by Anaya Gibbs. It brings up 1st and 10.
For the junior class.
It'll be first and 10 for the juniors. Passing is incomplete. Landon Thompson will not lost by coverage. It'll be second and 10 for the juniors. Holding on the juniors. Flag will make it 2nd and 14.
pass that time by Gracie, just a little too
We have been blessed with some sunny weather today, but it looks like Coach Cordell Russell has taken off his way. It's getting a little hot out here, folks.
It will be fourth and long with 7 minutes left in the half. And the juniors won't go for it.
back there, but she wasn't.
Yeah, I did too, though.
She stopped too. I think she thought she was down back there. Is that all the reason?
Get off the field, Gunther.
Gets the tackle after about a gain about 5 to 6 yards.
And here's the replay right here, Ryan. You see, Prairie kind of juggles the ball, but was able to hang on to it.
That's going to make a second down for the juniors. Defensive coordinator James Millwood is pulling off the Coach Laird bucket hat look today. And it looks good.
Second and 11 for the juniors.
Gracie Pierce's pass is incomplete.
Gracie makes that pass as she's getting tackled. So good job by her. Kaylee Elder comes through the line, blitzing there. That's an offensive family to be so much defense.
It will be third down and 11 for the juniors.
was a good-looking play there, strong. She tried to hand it off again. The handoff wasn't there, so she
It'll be a fourth down for the juniors.
That's right, fourth down. Last time they took a risk. Let's see what Coach DeAndre decides to do this time. And the pass is no good. With 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the ballgame, this half, it's senior football.
There's a timeout for the seniors.
let's take a timeout with them.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children and junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what Faith and Grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
That's not your decision, Jake.
It will be first down with 1 minute and 20 seconds. Grant on the keeper. Pushed out of bounds by Prairie. 30 seconds left in the half. Pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Timeout seniors. I guess you get 2 per half. So they'll get 1 more play with 5 seconds left.
Senior timeout with just 5 seconds left on the clock for this half.
That's my guess. So she's going to get pushed out of bounds there, and at the end of the first half, it's 6-0 Seniors. We end on an interception by Anaya Gibbs of Emily Grant. What do you think? Give us the half.
Score is Seniors 6, Juniors 0.
Thank you, Jake. If you would direct your attention to the sideline area, this will now commence our halftime show with Will Foster. I'm really supposed to be impartial here, but it's starting to look like the juniors stole all their plays from Navin. The seniors are playing a great game, and I think most of that is probably due to Emily Grant's quarterback. We're here for interviews.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have two services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have two services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, area Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
Let's give him a round of applause. My mentor, the original voice of the Tigers. I think 3 people clapped for you, Keith, so you should feel proud of that. As was mentioned, the concession stand is open, so go check that out. There are cold drinks, hot foods.
He becomes the voice of the Golden Suns and the Wonder Boys at Arkansas Tech.
We'll see if they keep the same aggressiveness on offense here with Grant, Crawford, Madewell.
So Ryan, if I'm the seniors right now, I'll be a little bit scared to throw the ball through the air because at the end of that first half, 9 gives them the pit one off, and that's what you gotta be scared of now.
The juniors are going to play with 12 on the field. See if they can stop them this time. It's a fake there. Madewell gets by. Whoa. That's Burton right there. She said, I'll clean up this trash. She's able to get the flag.
And
bam.
You know, I think that the girls hit a lot harder than the boys hit sometimes.
Well, Burton, she comes by it honest. We know who her brother was. Both of them.
Looks like she's gonna bring up 2nd down and call it about 5 for the seniors.
Boston will go out wide. Nunziato wide to this side. Blevins also to this side. I can see a run to this side with Nunziato and Blevins blocking.
Guy Kaylee Elder in the backfield.
It's going to go the opposite way with Crawford.
Good block by Elder that time.
Tackle by Gibbs. She's going to get the first though.
And that's a 1st down for the Tigers.
For the seniors. We're all Tigers around here. 1st down for Crawford.
1st down, Tiger town.
So you're gonna bring out 1st and 10 for the seniors.
Juniors on their heels just a little bit.
And Cook, the interesting thing, to start off the 2nd half, that the seniors have made 2 plays, 2 consecutive run plays. So they're not going to go through the air right now as the running game continues to.
Well, they got an empty backfield, but there goes number 3, Thompson, in motion. She's going to go to the outside. She's pretty fast.
And that's a 1st down for the seniors.
Anaya, though, she's also fast. She's going to push her out, and that's going to be a 1st down.
So that's a 1st down for the seniors.
Three plays, 3 1st downs.
And they've all been on. And they've all been on the ground. And they've all been on the ground as well. the way to stop the senior scoring on it, Ryan.
Seniors with a little bit more size, a little bit more experience, a little bit more speed, a little bit more athleticism. So juniors are going to have to do something special to get a stop. It's going to go to Jade Cantu, or Jade Cannot. And she's going to go out of bounds with about a 6-yard gain.
It's going to bring up second down and call it about 4 here, Ryan.
In comes some football legacy here. You can see Tia Cooper coming in, following in her brother's footsteps, going to the D-line. Sugg for the seniors is a snapper. Edwards is the right guard. Grant, she's going to take off by herself.
It's pushed out of bounds by Anaya again.
Anaya back at safety is the equalizer for sure, but the unfortunate thing is by the time they get there, it's a first down every time.
So 4 running plays. So actually 5 run plays and 4 first downs out of the field.
Grant in the shotgun with Madewell.
Emily Grant rolling out to her right. It's a quarterback draw. And give her 6.
Emily Grant there. She goes right past Anaya too.
Make that seniors 12, juniors 0.
Touchdown.
Kevin, is that you?
Yes.
All right.
In a nice rush that time by Emily Grant puts the seniors up 12-0.
All right, Braden, call it. We're going for 2. Who you giving the ball to?
Seniors are going for 2 here. You know, I will go with Emily Grant again because the way she ran the ball last time and got into the end zone. Let's see if she can do that again here.
All right. We got 2 backs in the backfield. Grant will go under center. It's a fake play to Crawford, and Crawford slips, fumbles. The play is dead. Oh no. An opportunity for 2 goes to waste there. That makes it 12-0 seniors. We'll be right back in a second.
That's going to make the score 12-0. Seniors in the lead.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Juniors will start on the 20. Spradley and Gibbs out wide on the far side. Gentry. Oh, timeout seniors.
Playing a little interesting strategy here, man.
Austin was sleeping on the sidelines, so they got to have her out there. That's the safety.
In case you were wondering, Kane Caswell is wearing cowboy boots with his gym shorts.
And Ryan,
I'm starting to wonder if he's got the horses in the back.
Well, the strategy for them this time was to get 11 on the field and not give up a silly play.
So smart timeout right there to put back Boston back in. For the scene. Gracie Pierce. Snaps the ball, hands it
That's
off.
Burton. Here she goes to the outside. Good block by Gibbs.
And Jessica Burton with the first down. And that's a good play right there by the juniors, Ryan.
They're gonna give her a first there, so that's a 10-yard run.
And Maggie Thompson made the tackle for the seniors.
Megan Thompson on the tackle.
Hey Ryan, I say this is a much scoring drive right here.
Oh yeah, they really got to have it, the juniors do. There's just not enough time in this game for them not to score on this possession. Gentry out wide. Gracie's going to fake. A lot of pressure in the backfield for her. She's going to run now. She's going to fall out of bounds. No gain. Actually, it's going to be a loss.
It's going to be a loss of 1. And we're going to second and 11 for the juniors. And Ryan, I'm a little interested to see on how the juniors play this.
She's going to lose 5 that time. Dang, that was a big loss. What I would like to see, I mean, the juniors are getting a lot of pressure, and as a coach, you would know if you're getting a lot of pressure in the backfield, either you're getting onto your offensive line or you need something quick to the outside so they can get away from the pressure. Something to slow them down to counteract that pressure. You got Gibbs out here wide, thinking I'm going this way. Oh man, that'd be unfortunate if they killed the play there. Oh, they did. That's a loss of down.
So it's 4th down.
It's 3rd down.
That's going to make 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and call it
15.
3rd 15 here for the seniors. For the juniors, I'm sorry.
Timeout, juniors. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship.
Live, Gracie drops back, she throws it, she's got strong, it's not able to connect because that would have been a 1st down. That was strong on the incompletion that time from Pierce.
So, Coach, what do you do here if you're the juniors?
Well, they're punting, it looks like, but you definitely don't want to give up another score, but you need to score, so you really could use the 1st down.
And a score right here by the seniors will put this game pretty much out of reach.
I agree.
So,
First and 10 for the seniors on the 42-yard line. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game.
Seniors will start at about the 42-yard line.
Emily Grant will be back in there.
Nunziato and Blevins will break out, and Elder all come to this near side. I can see him coming to this side, especially when all the juniors have over here is Gentry, Barnes, and Strong. Grant's going to come to this side. Emily Thompson gets out there, but is not able to make the tackle, but someone does. That's Taisha Barnes on the sack.
That's going to make second down for the
Yeah,
Seniors.
let's call it loss of 1 yard there, Ryan. It brings up second and 11 for the seniors.
Good job by the juniors that time.
And a great job by Taisha Barnes on the tackle.
Definitely. Emily Thompson really changed that play by going to the outside and pushing her to the inside, back into the defense.
The seniors are melting a little bit of clock. We're down to 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Suggs will be the snapper. Edwards and Brockman at guards. Littlefield and Benton at tackles.
Lexi Maywell and Kaylee Elder in the backfield. And here goes Grant on the left side.
She's going to be down. That's Faith Finkley with the tackle.
Going to be brought down by Faith Finkley. Third down, and what do you want to say, Ryan?
Well, I'm waiting to see if they move any. If not, it looks like about 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13.
So, we have 3rd and 13 for the seniors. And Ryan, if I'm the seniors right here, I would throw the ball. I mean, you're up 12-0. And if you're Emily Grant, you might throw, you might throw one early pick in the first half. But I mean, you can just shake it off and just go back to the air back here.
Well, what I'd love to see is run them off all deep and throw to someone coming underneath or someone on a box in coming across the middle there, but get everybody deep and out of the way first because everybody thinks you're going that way. Nunziato on this near side, Madewell and Elder in the backfield with Grant. She's going to pitch to Crawford. Crawford's got quite a bit of room out there, but Gentry's going to get her, and that's going to make it about 4th and 5. That's a manageable 4th down, though. That's what you want on a 3rd down and long play, is something to make it manageable there for 4th.
And if I'm the seniors right here, I'm getting the first down here and continue to go.
There is going to be a punt, though. I think the whole sideline's making fun of Coach Gunther there.
5:50 to go in the ball game. Seniors lead.
With about 5.5 left in the game, looks like the juniors
High School
are going to have the ball.
PowderPuff game. Make sure to stay tuned for the Prairie Tigers spring game to get an idea of what the 2019-2020 Prairie Tiger football team will look like.
Clock will start, and the girls hopefully will get up to the line.
You know, next year round we should have like a fight clock.
A big shout out to Miss Williams, who is down here taking the most beautiful pictures you've ever seen.
We're down to 5 minutes.
She's always
to play
at our sporting
in the ball
events
game.
taking marvelous photos. Thank you
Not
so
a whole
much.
lot of time for the juniors to take their time now. I mean they need to start hurrying up.
Looks like they're making a change in the backfield. Looks like Emily Traylor will go to quarterback now with Anaya back there with her. Traylor's going to throw. Picked off by Megan Thompson. It was a beautiful pass. Anaya's going to get her down.
Interception by Thompson.
Nice pick that time by Megan Thompson. And I'm going to get throw that time by Emily Traylor that time there, Ryan. Just a little bit in the coverage, but as you said,
That's right,
at the
Kevin.
onset, I mean, there's a lot of pressure.
It's senior football, baby.
It's their first PowderPuff game, and the
I wonder if Coach Gunther here is telling everybody to eat a little crow. That punt ended up turning into about a 20-yard first down.
In the ball game, seniors lead 12-0 here. The 2019 Prairie Grove High School PowderPuff game.
Grant at quarterback, Crawford the deep back. Juniors are going to take a timeout. Let's take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Timeout, juniors.
Buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
First and 10 by the seniors with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game.
All right, timeout's over. It'll be first down for the seniors at the 20-yard line. 3:14 left, 12-0 seniors. Emily Grant will take the snap. She's gonna, it looks like a little misdirection there. She'll take it herself.
And she's going to give us second down at 9. So it'll be second down at 1 for the seniors. Emily Grant with a 9-yard gain there, Ryan.
It's a good first down run. 9 yards, we'll take it.
Kevin, they called this non-contact, but I'm starting to raise some questions.
Seniors now are going to take a timeout. So timeout seniors. And we'll take a timeout with them.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 Ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what Faith and Grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
Back live here, 2:23 left in the game. Crawford back at quarterback this time. She gets the snap. She goes to the right. And she's going to be tackled by Stone Cold Ellie Stone.
Crawford on the carry. Ellie Stone on the tackle.
10 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the ball game. 12-0 seniors lead us.
2 minutes left in the game with the 3rd and short for the seniors.
So Ryan, the seniors are doing the smart thing here, and they're melting clock, so the juniors don't have a chance to do anything with it, and that's smart.
They definitely are, but they're wanting to get one more score just to kind of rub it in a little bit here. So it's 3rd and short. Grant back in at quarterback. She's going to hand off to Madewell up the middle. She's got the first. Taisha Barnes, though, will get her down.
Lexi Madewell on the carry.
should be first and goal.
First and goal.
I think she got the
Goal
first
for the
down.
seniors.
First and goal for the seniors. Minute 12 to go in the ball game. 12-0 seniors leading.
First and goal with just a minute left.
And Brian, what I would do here is I would, if I'm the seniors, what I would do right here is I would go to that same play again. But now Marisha Crawford is going right into the end zone right here.
You don't want to throw it? Oh, man. Come on. I want some fireworks here.
Now, if we were to throw it, it would kind of remind me a little bit about Super Bowl 49 with Russell Wilson throwing that interception against the New England Patriots.
There you go.
And so I would run it right here.
Grant, she'll just take it herself. She's got it.
Curve 6. With 20 seconds to play in the ball game. Your score.
What was that, Kevin? What was that?
Touchdown for Emily Grant.
That's right.
Touchdown, Grant, QB number 1.
It made the seniors 18, juniors 0.
Here comes the attempt for extra points.
And
That's the ball game.
That's the ball game.
so the seniors win.
If we could have both teams to the 50-yard line on the sideline over here.
And Ryan, what you like?
Seniors win 18-0.
Well, what I liked is that the experience showed. We talked about it before. The seniors are going to come out firing, a lot more talent, a lot more athleticism, and the experience from the coaches and the players for a year. I mean, that's big time. It'd be awesome if we could go to the field. They're getting ready to interview some of the seniors. Bo is, but great job by both sets of girls. Hopefully nobody got hurt. And next year the juniors will have a chance for revenge against the new juniors. So let's take a break in between games. Come back with us here in about 5 to 8 minutes, and we will have our spring game for the high school football team.
Champions, the seniors. Now, if you would, go to the scoreboard. We're going to take a group photo, seniors and juniors. Just seniors, never mind.
Tiger offense will start on the 30-yard line. Knox Laird on the keeper.
It's hard to tell right there. Looks like Cage Adams helping him up and Foster Lehman. So Cage Adams will be the defensive player there.
Cage Adams on the tackle.
Rest.
Not have as many guys going both ways. I think he said they utilize players throughout. That's kind of what they plan to do.
Grant.
Hey, Grant on
Tackled by number 35. That's Harger.
Harger.
Brought him all the way out past the 41-yard line.
The 10-yard stripes will mess with you.
Yeah,
It takes a second.
Yeah, it took me a second to get that. Yeah. Called the 43 for the offense.
Knox Laird in at quarterback. Gunnar Cottle at center. Kierick and Beeson at guards.
Laird rolls to his right. He's looking. He's gonna. And it's complete.
Graham Gunther.
Laird's pass
The
complete.
other side of the field, he's down to about the 42-yard line. Good pickup. Nice pass there. Developed pretty well. You know, I'm looking at the offensive line, Ryan, and
The bookends are pretty nice.
the bookends are nice, and the middle is pretty big, and then we got some fast guards.
That's right. Which Coach Absher loves. He loves to have the athletic guards to be able to pull. That's Cade Horn and Hayden Black and Gunnar Cottle. That's your three cogs from last year, and then the guards are the difference this year.
Lehman on the carry.
Picks up maybe. Doesn't look like we have any yard markers, so we're just going to have to do this in our head.
Harger on the tackle.
Looking at the defense, since we've been focused on offense, our inside linebackers are Harger and David Hall.
Hall.
We both thought
We
that's
really
where he
thought
belonged.
he really played well.
But, you know, as a sophomore, defensive end where you don't have to read anything and you can just fly, that was a great spot for him. But this year, you know, with the lack of depth, that's a natural position for him.
I will call it. They're playing down, second down and 6. Laird under center. Roll this time to his left. He's got to square up. He does. He throws. He's got a man open. Intended.
Wetzel.
Wetzel and just.
Laird's pass intended for Wetzel.
Now are
Falls
these
incomplete.
Tonight's?
these can't be right.
No, these are the grades.
Yeah.
But they're last year's
The last
grades.
Yeah.
And all the ones that are, a lot of these are off. The ninth graders filled some spots here. We won't do grades based off this piece of paper.
It's third down. You know, Ryan, as the football season start next year, of course, we have the black and gold game, and there'll be a scrimmage. But we get the opportunity to face our. Let's give Lehman here. We'll face our rival on their opening of their new football field.
That's right. It'd be a lot better for us sitting up there than it was in the last place.
Oh my gosh, there wasn't enough room.
I mean, I like you and all, but not that much.
Yeah, we were a little too close for comfort. And then you throw Whitley in there, he's not a small guy either.
I'm just glad it held us. Medina, John King, and Cage Adams are your defensive line there.
Oh, we got a little
movement. That's going to be Cade Horn, number 74.
Well, we missed King last year. I mean,
We did.
He showed a lot.
That's not Trevor King.
Oh, that's the other King. Oh, my bad.
This is John King. He was on the ninth grade team, though, and he got hurt, and he was one of the main cogs there.
I just said that loud. Laird, quick pass, complete to Gunther. Gunther gets inside the 20, about to the 19-yard line. That'll be a first down for the offense. Ryan, while we're doing this and waiting for some guys to come in, Kathy Dwyer, Coach Elder's sister, had to do something hard. She has a dog named Bogey, and during the football season over the years, when we explain "give him 6," he barks every time. And she had to put Bogey down this week, and we'll miss Bogey. I'm sure it made the games a lot of fun for her, and Coach Elder's family. A lot of them in Kansas, they really support Prairie Grove Tigers. They're always
logged on
to the broadcast, and we appreciate them and their support over the years.
Keandre Hobbs on the stop that time. Number 86 will split out wide. That's Davis Stevens. 10th grader next year.
There's Grant. Grant gets close to the 10, picks up about 8 yards there. And
Tackle by Harger. You know, that's one thing that this group moving up will give. We've got a couple of athletes that come in and help out on the outside, fill in a couple spots. You need those 10th graders to kind of be able to fill some spots. They're not a very big class. They're not a lot of numbers, but if they could take a couple positions like that, there's the pitch.
Grant cuts back. Defense does a nice job of pursuit there.
They really did. It's almost like a weird play. Foster is kind of stuck out there in no man's land, doesn't get a block, and allows all the defense to come at him. Take one of them out, or let's figure out what he's doing or something. That play didn't look right. It wasn't executed well.
Well, they had that. They kind of sealed to the outside, and Kay tried to make something by cutting back, but there was good pursuit. You know, Ryan, I don't know how to play out, but if Knox is our quarterback in the fall, and it looks like he may be, it'll be the first time since 2011 that we did not start a senior at quarterback.
That's true.
That'd be 8 years. That's amazing.
Okay, Grant.
Give him 6. Oh, don't tackle him in the end zone in a practice game.
That was 4. Caden Redfern.
So Grant, it's a pretty good drive. What I liked about it is it wasn't, one big play. It was nice and methodical. They get 6-7 yards, get 2 yards, and then, just kind of no real huge plays there. Good execution. The defense played pretty well as well.
And we have no idea if there was actually a 4th down stop or anything.
No, I kind of was keeping up with it. Yeah, we didn't quite. They didn't stop them. It was close a couple times.
I think it'd be a lot different if you had that there to stare at. A little pressure there.
Oh, Caden. He needs to stay that outside. I think he'd.
Yeah.
He's got enough speed. Could have beat him to the corner there.
He may have that Blake Falk syndrome. He is a lot bigger this year as far as just muscle mass. Looking at the kid, he's had an injury. He had a wrist injury, had surgery on that. So he's held out, but he's thicker. You can see, and he's focused, just primarily on football now. And so you can see a real difference in his body.
Well, we'll rely on him heavily this year. I mean, he played quite a bit as a sophomore. You were talking about Falk. It's just hard to believe that this fall it'll be 4 years since we made that trip down to War Memorial, and that's it's just hard to believe it. Time flies like that.
Seems like longer than that.
By the way, and we'll get into this a lot next year, but this is next football season or next school year will be the 10th anniversary of our webcasting. So it'll be 10 years, and you and I have talked about this off the air a little bit, and talked to Arns a little bit about having a 10-year webcast team, and that would be that'd be some hard decisions on.
Some hard decisions.
Yeah, and
I thought maybe you were going to say like a reunion tour, and I think Arns a little too busy for that.
Oh yeah, Arns is too busy these days. He's
big time.
Yeah, he's big time now. He interviewed Jalen Beeks yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, he had Beeks on at 4:30. I didn't get to hear it, but I told him to send me a link. So
Beeks has got a couple wins recently, and
did you see his ERA?
It's pretty low.
His ERA is impressive.
Really starting to catch stride down there. Him and his wife Bree came and talked to the students last year for the career fair, and that was a pretty cool deal that everybody kind of talked to him, see him, ask questions about the professional life, and it was cool seeing him and talking to him a little bit. Higgins.
Peyton Higgins in at
He's going to fumble. Whoa.
Pinkley's calling him down over here.
That was nice of him because he fumbled before he went down. But this must be your second string O and second string D here.
Well, I'm sure there's some playing some because we have 43. We'd be one short to have a full full 4 teams, but there's probably a few kind of playing a little bit of both. But
Cooper Singleton at halfback, Landon Simrad at wingback, Asher Sam at fullback. This is pretty much your 9th grade crew from last year. That'll be Simrad on the carry.
Simrad bobbled a little bit.
Simrad's someone I think body style projects to being able to do something next year to help out, whether it's backup wingback, maybe pass catching. He's also a pretty decent in the secondary, you know, as a guy that can come in and spell someone for a minute. He's someone to watch out for. I think another year of maturity for him will be big. Keeping him healthy, though, will be the problem. He's prone to injury. Evan Foster will switch sides. He's in there at tight end.
Oh, we got movement. They're going to stop it.
Movement on the left guard that time. That's number 71. That's Jacob London. Snapping for the second string offense is Tavon Horton.
Ryan, I just did a quick look at the roster here, and I know we don't have all the grades 100% correct, but if they are, we got like 9 seniors, not a huge senior class.
No. Your class here is that junior class, you know, kind of. And now they've lost a couple. We've had a couple that have, you know, found under interest and not playing football next year. But that's the big class here because the sophomore class is pretty tiny coming up. The senior class is small coming up. So that junior class will be kind of the bell cow. Higgins with the throw, a little bit high. It looked like Layman, but.
Was it Layman? I thought it was 34.
You wouldn't think. Well, Asher Sam's 34. I'm trying to see who that is. I think it is Foster Layman. It looks like 33 underneath that black jersey. He's not real. He's kind of like a first-string guy hiding out in the secondary.
I almost called him Sam Asher.
It's written that way, though. Again, Tavon at center, James Wayne and London at guards. Looks like Levi Bradley at tackle, along with.
Well, you know, you're talking about the junior class being big, Ryan, and we had some sophomores that contributed last year.
We did.
And if that class, if we have a good, solid, stellar year for this junior class in 2019, and I think we will, that makes the future look bright for the next couple of years.
Handoffs to number 20. I don't have a number for him.
That's Bone.
Okay.
Bone Jacob. Well, he must be a fan favorite because when they were doing the little drills out
Oh
front,
yeah, everybody loves him.
They brought him out there to take on a couple of bigger guys.
He's a try-hard. Another guy that struggles with injury. He's up here in the booth helping out for junior high games next year. And when he walked in to help out tonight, I was like, well, this is one place you might not actually get an injury. Simrad in motion.
Oh,
He's got it.
He got it. What a catch.
I'm telling you, if you want to see a guy who will go catch a ball, he is the guy. Now, I hope the pass is better than that next time so he doesn't get killed. But that's a guy, as a sophomore, that's going to help you by getting out there, and he's got great ball skills, offensive or defensively.
beat Boston down the way. He's our resident expert on the track. Tell us.
Yeah, he
he's got
holds
him
down that track and field down there. We're going to go 4 wide here.
Higgins.
Going back to Simrad.
You know what I liked about that? It wasn't the prettiest pass, but what I liked is he was patient and got it right, delivered right where he needed to.
Higgins needs to grow about a foot, put about another 50 pounds on. That kid's got a lot. He's got a great heart, great mind. He's got talent. He'll probably be the kicker next year. And
he can kick it from here to Lincoln pretty much.
Oh, he's a great kicker. And he'll be a good backup quarterback. Needs to hit that growth spurt.
And he could get some of that over summer too. Work hard. I mean, at this time, I mean, this is a time you can put on some weight, good workout.
A lot of these ninth graders, you'll see a big difference next year.
You know we're playing for a spring or a scrimmage game in the fall, Ryan? Or you know, Joey? Who we're playing in the scrimmage in the fall? Who did we do? Was Van Buren last year playing Huntsville? Clarksville.
So I said we've done Van Buren here for the last couple times,
Yeah.
but we've had other teams involved too. Like last year we did Elkins, Van Buren, and us, and had a little scrimmage there. August 22nd is what he said.
Wow, just 3 months away. Gosh, I can't wait. My favorite time of year. Thing I love about August, everybody's on the same page. Everybody's 0 and 0.
Looks like we're gonna have a little intermission here.
Yeah, we'll take a little break here. Maybe we'll run some commercials with Mustard Dotson there, and then we'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what Faith and Grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
Do what? Yeah, Braden Clark, our voice for our Lady Tiger volleyball team, sitting next to me. He's telling us he's about to tell us when that kicks off, or I guess not kickoff. What is it? Serve off, tip off,
Spike off, dig off. Oh no, they have a kill too, don't they? They got kills in there. Kill off? No, that's too far.
Speaking of digging, well, we'll let the play run here with
Higgins.
Nice catch by Hobbs. You know, what I'm like so far about Higgins throwing the ball, like I said, it doesn't have a lot super hard on his passes, but they're effective.
Right.
No, you're talking about volleyball. I see Landry Laird down there. You're talking about somebody that could get low and get a volleyball on a low. That Landry Laird was good. She's sitting down there by her mother, watching her brother earlier do some quarterbacking.
David Hall and Jackson Sorters split out to this near side. Hobbs up the middle.
Was that Hall out there or Wetzel? 15. That's Wetzel.
Hall is on offense right now, running wing back, I think, number 19. He might be a halfback. Number 17, looking a little confused. It's Ethan Beeson.
We also have number 85 out there, maybe a little confused.
Trevor Pierce. He moved back into the tight end, and now coming back out 17 is Beeson. Straight drop. Oh, nice. Get rid of it. Oh!
Gunnar Caudle's able to get him for about a 23-yard loss.
I'll tell you something. Keith Boston just used something. He showed his age down there. He said he looks like Fran Tarkenton. I guarantee you there's probably
I can tell you who he played for, but I didn't get to watch him.
There's maybe 2 or 3 people in this booth that might know who he is, but I do remember that's exactly what he would do. And after he got done, he was a sales pitch guy for like everything from Avon to vacuum cleaners, it seemed like. Anyways.
Hall in motion.
Let's
Gibbs
see
going
what
to beat a Hall.
Hall breaks a tackle. Look at Hall. Go! Go, Hall! Oh, yeah, there he goes. Oh, no. Hey, Grant.
Halfback Kate Grant.
Oh, it was a nice run that time. So if we were keeping stats, we lost all that yards on the sack, but he got it all back.
And more.
Yeah, boy, it made his yards go up. Yeah, you know, next year too. That'd be your year number 5. And halfway through the thing now.
I feel like it's been around longer than that. So it's weird to hear that it's only 10 years.
It seems like it's because we've come so accustomed. And here comes Higgins, straight drop again. This time he gets under. He's got a good pass. He's got a man open. Give him 6. Hey! Oh, yeah. Redford on the reception. That was a nice pass that time. Probably the best pass that Peyton's thrown tonight. I liked it.
He's got, like I said, he's got the skill set. He's got the touch. He's mentally sound. You know, he's got a lot of those things. His body's just so small right now. He's got to grow into a quarterback body, or he's going to be hurting. But he could very easily be another 2-year starter at quarterback.
He's solid, and he looks like he makes pretty good decisions. You know, he's got to learn. You know, if you get out of that first one, you might not get out of the second one. You want to get rid of it if you can, especially if you get out of the tackle box there. That was nice. That was a nice drive that time by the second O.
Well, after what we saw on first down, got to be nervous, and then they do all that.
Harger and Hobbs in the backfield. And a roll to his right, and he can take it in if he wants. You're going to throw it, and knocked away. Good job by Grant, intended for Sorters.
I'd have ran that dude in right there. I'd have pump faked that dude, T-bowed that dude, and ran it in. As small as that guy is, he probably could have dove for it.
Speaking of Tebow, how's he doing this year? He moved up to AAA.
I haven't kept up with him, to be honest with you.
I looked at his batting average was over 200, but not much.
Hey, if you can bat over 200 in AAA, you're doing pretty good. There's a lot of guys in AAA that don't bat 200.
I'm pretty amazed, though. The guy's about 30. 30-31. And, you know, he started, you know, late. Probably hadn't played when he started. He hadn't played baseball in years. Let's see who we're going to have. Going back to the first O, or are they going to take that group again?
I think they're going back first O, first D. I actually don't think it's first D. I think it's
mixing up some guys.
I think it's first O versus people on defense.
Now
Oh yeah, that's true. The backfield is the second group, and the backfield there's Hobbs.
Different quarter. It's Laird back in at quarterback. Got some different.
First string lineman, first string quarterback, second string backfield.
I don't see Hayden Black out there though. Is he over there?
He'd be on that far side.
It's hard to miss him, so.
Pretty sure that's him. There's no other big guys out there.
That's him on the far side. Yeah, that looks like the first O line. Got some different backs this time. Don't have Grant. They got Harger and Hobbs. And nice read that time by Laird to give that. You know, you're in that option, and you see that big of a hole for your fullback. Got to give it there.
Go.
I was a fullback, and I'd see that hole sometime. My quarterback was just better than I was, and it was best for him to just keep it and go. I might get 6 yards. He'd get 60.
You're supposed to be blocking. You're supposed to be drawing in the inside linebackers.
I'll tell you, he was so good that once he got past me, I was the spectator. He was that good.
Ooh, little movement there.
And there goes wing back reverse.
That's Simrad.
Oh!
Right over Evan Foster.
Man, he ran the ball hard that time.
Telling you, another guy put 15 pounds on and keep healthy, and he will help out this year a lot.
Ryan, it's not impossible. You know, like I said, you get a good summer workout, you come up here and you work hard over the summer.
There's a lot of growth between a 9th grader and a 10th grader for most of these guys. I mean, I can remember putting on, 3 inches and 20 pounds, 25 pounds, just natural growth.
I did that last week.
Ouch.
The 3 inches and the pounds.
Bad part is you'll be shrinking 3 inches in height every year now.
Yeah.
And still adding the 25 pounds. Keandre once again, Cage Adams, and number 23 on the stop.
Lost the helmet there.
Mason Tucker.
Oh, gosh. Man. No.
Harger.
Running the ball. There he goes. Give him 6. Hey!
Good hit by Foster that time, Lehman, but he isn't able to wrap him up and take him down.
That's a big thing, Ryan. I hope, we had a little bit of that last year where we didn't wrap up and we had some good hits on the ball. And I hope that, through the spring practice and, of course, when fall camp starts, that they'll make sure they're wrapping up. Ryan, as we look at well, let's see. We'll wait till this play here.
Gunther and Hall wide out one side. Stevens and Harger wide outs to the other. Knox will look.
And, you wanted some Tebow, and you got it. There it was. Nice job by Laird.
What a flick. He looks right. Nothing there. Looks left.
And it was the under. And look at that. Look at that. Tim Tebow. Give it to him there. Good job. Well, Ryan, as we look around the conference next year, of course, I think the Tigers they'll have something to say about who wins the conference. I think Shiloh, they return a lot of guys from a very good team from last year. P Ridge, they're getting ready to move up. With all the kids they got up there, they're going to have plenty of players. The question is, can Lincoln sustain? I mean, they beat Prairie Grove for the first time in 24 years, and can they sustain that? And,
they graduate a lot of their talent.
I mean, I know that they, Morphus and Lloyd, they graduated.
That was kind of the group that had always kind of rode the boat for them.
Well, we'll see how they do. And then, of course, Gravett, they've got a lot of people over there. Can they turn the corner? Can they get that
second year with the new coach? Or second year with this coach, after having a coach for, a long time.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that Gentry returns their quarterback, and I can't remember if he was a junior, but he was good. Their quarterback was really good, and I can't recall his name. And, Green Forest, they're going to struggle a little bit. And Berryville, I'll tell you what I love about Berryville. Berryville always their effort is incredible. That's Sorters in their quarterback now.
He keeps it this time. It's hard to tell if that was a broken play or not.
You got a low center of gravity there.
He does. He's a stump, dude, I'm telling you.
But I think that Berryville may not be far away. They might turn the corner.
And they got a lot of kids over there too. So the numbers help.
But what you and I were talking about.
They got a big soccer program too.
Yeah,
but
and that's what we were talking. You and I were talking about that. Some of the 4A schools are starting to have the options of soccer, and the track and field and volleyball and all the different options now for the kids. And 5A school, 6A school, then their Sorters back to pass, and he gets rid of it. But the 5A, 6A, 7A schools, they can spread their wings a little more and have a little more guys involved in different sports. It's a little more difficult in the 4A. Just not.
It is.
We're one of the larger schools in the 4A.
And we still struggle.
Football, and we struggle with that a little bit. I think that all the sports are great. I think more opportunities for kids to get involved. I love it. It's hard to sustain all of them, but.
And there's even esports now in the 4A. So you can even be a video game guy playing sports sanctioned by the AAA.
Well, I'll tell you what, they'd have had that about 5 years ago. There's a guy down there in a red Razorback shirt that might have been All-State.
Jackson's going to pass.
Nice throw, and it's complete.
Redfern,
a little spin move. Nice throw by Sorters.
We may have some quarterback depth. We don't have any quarterback height, but we got quarterback depth this year. All three starters standing on each other's shoulders might not be able to dunk the ball, but they can throw it well.
That was a very good pass. Nice square up that time by Sorters. And I'm looking down here at Miles. I assume that as far as broadcasts go, they'll be broadcasting graduation Saturday, and that'll start at 4 o'clock Saturday. So if you're watching or you got friends or family that want to see it, that you're not able to get down here, it'll start at 4 o'clock. Kindergarten graduation will be on Monday. It'll be broadcast as well. And really appreciate Miles. A little bit of movement there by the
left guard.
Mr. Whitley's at his daughter's soccer practice tonight. And got Braden and Cade. And did we lose? Micah Dotson went upstairs. Mustard. I'll never know his name. He's just going to be Mustard. Sorters again, and this time Sorters. Oh, look at nice move by Sorters. Squares up enough, gets it away. Oh, Singleton in and out of his hands. Sorters did a nice job of getting around and making something happen.
Kierick, I was looking at the defensive line there. Kierick, Hamrick, and is that Bradley? I think maybe on the defensive line. No, that's 68. That's Asher Sam on the carry that time, tackled by Cordell.
I didn't see the number. I didn't see who got the ball, but I saw the way he ran it, and I knew it was a Sam. I knew it was a Sam.
His brother's in the stands, too.
But
Mr. Tuck Always.
Yeah. Between his brother and Matthew Galton, those two, I've never seen someone just wrap the ball up and never let it go.
And you know, a lot of that is those guys listen. All three of those guys that we're talking about are intelligent listeners who, when the coach says, if you fumble that ball, I'm going to make you run, they said, I'm not going to run. I'm not going to fumble the ball. Covered up with both hands, boys. They do it.
Look at Sorters. Sorters rolling to his right. He looks. He points. He wants to get. Sorters got to get rid of it, buddy.
Nobody listened to him. He told him to go deep, and the guy didn't adjust his route, so he had no one to throw it to.
Sorters was directing traffic, trying to get something to happen. I'll tell you, Ryan, I've been impressed with all three quarterbacks tonight. I think Laird has done a very good job. I thought Higgins did, and Sorters is he's not, he's not going to win a dunking contest probably, but he can definitely throw the ball.
Well, and the thing about Laird and Sorters is they're both juniors, but they're leaders.
Yeah.
And they've grown up inside the offense. They know the offense. They've grown up on that football field right there. And so they're going to be good to go there. Higgins is a guy that next year will be ready to sow his oats, and maybe the year after that, but not next year's junior and senior year, but next year will be a year of learning for him. Sorters with the fake handoff. He's rolling out. He's going to throw again. He's probably trying to avoid the interception, but eventually you're going to have to pull a trigger somewhere, or someone's going to have to get open for him.
I like the latter. So, Cade, next year, is that your third year? Next year, you're 3.5. Wow. You're going to be part of that elite group of Ethan, Sam, and Nacho. Those are the guys that have. You're now in that elite group.
This time he's going to let it go.
He's going to be picked off. No! Oh! Almost. Boy, it was almost picked off.
That one wobbled a little bit. He wanted to really chunk that dude, and so. 22 is not on the roster. I've looked in a couple different places. Could be Marshall Montgomery.
Y'all think it's Marshall Montgomery?
It could be. It looks like him. It looks like him. Sorters under center.
Oh, and they fumble the ball. Recovered.
Cooper Singleton's got to get a hold of that dude.
Well, Ryan, looks like they're going to probably finish up here in a couple minutes, and I'm gonna turn my headset over to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Braden Clark. Let him finish up this spring game. Let him call a few plays here with you, and we'll be back in the fall. On August the 15th, I think he says, when we got the black and gold game. And, of course, like I said, graduation and kindergarten graduation at 4 o'clock this Saturday, kindergarten graduation next Monday. That's going to do it for Lynn Gregson. I'm turning over to Braden Clark. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Here's Braden.
Sorters takes the snap, drops back. He's going to throw deep this time. He gets hit as he throws. Not even fair that time. Line's going to have to do a little bit better job for him. Going to have to protect just a little bit better there, Braden, if we're going to throw the ball.
Yep, and Ryan right there, I mean, just a nice pass right there by Jackson Sorters that time, just a little bit.
Well, he was on his back. He got hit as soon as he let go of the ball, so it's tough. Redfern and Beeson at tight end and wingback. Swords with the snap. He'll give to Bone. And Graham Gunther will put him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And so it is second down. We'll call it second down in about, say 11 yards here, Ryan, for the spring game here as we wrap up spring practice with our Prairie Grove Tigers spring game. And I'm ready to see what this team can do in the fall. As Sorters hands it off to number 17, that is Ethan Beeson. And I tell you what, Ethan Beeson is a really fast guy. He is fast, but then once he gets wide open and wide open coverage, it is game over for anybody that's going to take him on.
That time, number 44, Dalton Frazier, gets in the backfield before Beeson's able to make a move.
So Ryan, so throughout the entire spring game, what have you been impressed with throughout the entire spring game? And how do you think this team's going to do this year?
Well, I did like the way all three quarterbacks looked. That's the thing that we did really, really like. I say that and we fumbled the snap. Jinxed us right there. But, our running backs, I think we have a plethora or a stable of running backs. Offensive line depth is going to be a little thin. That's where we're going to struggle. We've got 5 strong. Hopefully we've got a couple guys moving up or coming in that can help out there with depth issues. I think we have a lot of athletes this year. We don't have the size, but we got a lot of athletes. So that'll be something where a lot of guys will be in there and be playing. So it'll be exciting to watch. We'll be in the conversation just like we always are for the top couple spots. And it'll come down to a turnover, a touchdown.
Now, I think that the conference game of the year, and you've been letting my talk about this a little bit throughout the year, but I think that us and Shiloh Christian is going to be the game of the year.
Could be.
Because I think with Shiloh, with a lot of them kids back, as Lynn said on the onset, I feel like that Shiloh and us are going to be like the top 2 in our conference this year as far as depth and strength and height. And, it'll be pretty interesting for that Shiloh game. And for P Ridge, I don't know how P Ridge is going to look.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys, so they're able to kind of replenish quite often. And, they always are getting moving. So P Ridge should be loaded as far as just depth. Now, the years that they were really, really good, they had a couple dudes. They had some studs there. And so, they'll have to have 1 or 2 of those really show up, and they might. They very well could.
And for that first game of the season, against our crosstown rival, the Farmington Cardinals, I kind of want to see us get some redemption on them. I feel like that we came back last year after being down so big, and came back. We fought back hard, and
just needed another quarter, didn't we?
Yeah, we just needed another quarter, another possession or something to have us tied up or have us to take the lead. So. And I've been talking about this to, this is the first time I'm going to say this on the air, but, I truly believe that giving Farmington their first loss on their new football field, every time they step into their new facility, they're going to think, oh, man, Prairie Grove beat us.
That would be pretty cool because it will be their opening night, and so that would be neat.
Omega Gus looked good.
Oh, yeah.
And as a team, after all, after losing it last year, this team is gonna, I think that this team's gonna go places. I could see it. You might can even say that we can make, a pretty deep run in playoffs.
I hope so.
Come the end of the year.
It's fun to do. Sorters on the catch that time. Knox Laird on the pass.
Knox Laird has really impressed me. Rather in the quarterback and all the quarterbacks in general. Ryan, they have all 3 impressed me, and I think they're at fall camp. I think it's going to be a 3-way battle. So he's going to get that starting spot.
I hope so.
And and this is just my guess, but if I would to pick a quarterback for us this year, I would either go with Knox or I would go with Higgins. because, and I'm not saying, and the reason I'm saying, those two is because they can throw the ball. They can throw the ball. They can run the ball. I saw a few plays. I saw a few plays earlier in the game where, where Higgins threw it deep. It got caught.
He does a good job, doesn't he?
And he does do a good job. And
Marshall Montgomery on the tackle that time.
And the one thing that I've seen as far as so I think at the quarterback position we're going to be okay. The halfback spot is really what is going to, it's kind of like, I'm kind of nervous about that because.
We got Kate Grant.
Well, that's
we got Superman.
Well, we do have Kate Grant, and that is a good thing. But over the years, though, when we had, Weston Bartholomew, Logan Bartholomew, Anthony Johnson, Garrett Heltzmez, I feel like that all of them halfbacks we've had in the past, like our running game has been very effective.
What about Blake Falk? Was he all right?
Now Blake was a monster. Blake was an absolute monster while running the ball, and and I think that Kay Grant will be like that. He just needs to get a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger, and I think that a little bit more faster, and I think he'll be right up there with him.
Yeah, I think he'll have a big year this year. Number 15, Wetzel on the carry that time. Cordell, his second year in the Prairie Grove program, hoping to see more and more. He was a defensive star last year as far as at the cornerback position. I bet we see a lot more of him on the offense this year, doing double duty.
And also, Ryan, there's so throughout this team, we got a lot of players. In this June, when you said it on the onset, like this June, like the junior class is going to be a really big part of this year's team. And I have a feeling that that's probably true. I mean, let's say we have like 9 seniors. The sophomore class coming up is going to be a little bit tiny, as you said. But I think that the junior class will have to step up and be leaders. They have to take that leadership role, and they have to really not necessarily need to put the team on their back, but they need to lead these sophomores that are coming up.
Definitely.
And they need to lead each other. And last year, I feel like the last year that we did a pretty decent job of that. And as that play is real dead.
Yeah, that play that time, Knox, his pitch goes a little awry, and Grant does what he can do just to get it out of bounds and down.
And so Ryan, I mean, that right there, I feel like, we say it all the time. Football is about a team sport. It's about, picking each other up and leading each other. And the junior class is going to have to do that this year.
Definitely.
I feel like that this year we need to approach every game, and when we approach every game, we need, they need to be, able to pump each other up, come out of the tunnel like we always have, and with that pride and saying we're not only playing for ourselves, we're playing for this community, we're playing for our team, we're playing for our school, and we want to be the best team and the best football team in all of the 1-4A, and that's very true. And so, so what do you think about that?
I like it. Mason Tucker that time on the reverse doesn't go very far. They're able to sniff it out. Coach is kind of pulling some plays out of the playbook here. Some wrinkles. Number 88 in at wide receiver.
That is Jackson Brock. It looks like that Knox is still in there at quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. And here he goes. He's back deep to pass. Nice tuck and run, and nice catch that time.
That's Ethan Beeson on the reception.
And Ethan Beeson, I'll tell you what, though, and you said it on the onset, though, that he's like a player that can go get the ball. That right there is what we need on the offensive side of the ball.
Definitely.
I feel like that's what we need.
I think he has a position this year to really help the team out with his speed and intelligence as far as being at cornerback and at wingback.
And so it's going to bring up second down. We'll call it second down and about, say about 5.
I'm good with that.
So it's 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. Knox Laird still in there at quarterback.
Double wing set, motion by Wetzel.
Knox Laird back did the pass again. Coming to the far side and incomplete.
Wetzel shouldn't have slowed down that time. He
Cordell
would have had it.
Wetzel.
They're going to play that tape back, and they're going to talk to him right there. You don't slow down. You keep running.
You play till the ball is dead is what I've.
That's right.
You know, it's what I've been taught.
You were taught right.
You play till the ball is dead. When the ball is dead, play's over. So, but now the ball's not dead. Continue to play and try to make the play.
Yeah, if he keeps running right there, he might get 6 by stopping and the quarterback throwing to where he thinks you're going to be. You know, you lose a lot of momentum, and you really got to get started going, and pass goes a little bit long, but that's on you.
Knox Laird again on the carry.
Oh, fumble.
And fumble on the play, and
defense recovers.
And the defense is going to recover. That was, see who's got the ball there.
It's going to be hard to see. It's getting dark.
It's number 20.
Number 19.
That's number 19. That is David Hall. And I tell you what, though, he jumped on that football like
it was dinner.
Yes. Yeah, like dinner on the ground.
And that's going to be the end
of the 2019 Prairie Grove Tigers football spring game. Ryan,
we'll be back with you for the black and gold game next year and the scrimmage against Clarksville. Tune in Saturday for graduation. And other than that, for Lynn Gregson, Ryan Cook, and this guy,
Braden Clark,
we're signing off here. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.